If you run a company or manage a team, hiring qualified people quickly can make or break your business. Imagine a position of need going unfilled for weeks or even months because you just can't seem to find the right candidate. When it comes to hiring, Indeed is all you need. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. Indeed sponsored jobs help you stand out and hire fast. With sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates so you can reach the people you want faster. This makes a huge difference. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, there's no monthly subscriptions, no long-term contracts. You only pay for results on your job post. Just in the last minute that I've been talking to you, 23 hires were made on Indeed, according to Indeed data worldwide. Now that is fast. There's no need to wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. Listeners will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/BWN. Go to Indeed.com/BWN right now to support this podcast. Indeed.com/BWN. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, so what did I just do?
Wait, no, did you say it again?
I need you to say it again.
Yeah, what did you just say?
I said Portillo's. No, I didn't. I said Portillo's.
Not what you said.
You did not.
I said
You
Portillo's.
liar.
That's from me coming from Texas. I put everything with Spanish.
Portillos.
But yeah, I mean, which fair enough, but also this is Chicago, my guy.
I'm trying to imagine, like, either if Portillo's tried to do Mexican food, like, as like maybe a limited time menu, or what would like the Mexican food equivalent of Portillo's be? Because I think those are different things. I'm not sure which one I'd rather eat at.
I had something that happened to me today regarding the Spanish, what Jordan did. I passed by a Spanish restaurant, a Spanish seafood restaurant, Mexican one. And then it said Mariscos del Puerto. And for some odd reason, my mind was blanking on Puerto. And I was like, what the fuck is Puerto? I was like, this can't be seafood of the door.
Okay. Yeah. No.
And so I made my wife spit up like all of her drink all over the car. So I had to clean the car today. So yes, seafood of the port, not the door. Yes,
not the door.
Yes,
but both things
Rico
that
makes sense.
Entrances, places that you go, right?
True.
Am I the only person here that's had the cake from Portillo's?
Yeah, I've never had it.
I've never been to Chicago.
I've had the Italian beef, but like I've had a Chicago dog. I've had deep dish. I've just I haven't had like the Chicago dog from Portillo's. I've had the Italian beef though.
Yeah. So
very good.
I'm not gonna dox actual job.
Okay.
But actual job works with a larger organization that is based in Chicago. And actual job, a coworker and I did something that was very helpful for the national organization based in Chicago. And they shipped us a Portillo's cake that you assemble yourself.
Ooh.
And I have pictures of like my arm just covered in frosting because they send you the layers and they send you the frosting and you have to assemble it. And even shipped so that you can enjoy it yourself in scenic central Pennsylvania, which is quite far from Chicago. It's real good cake, folks.
Damn, this is like IKEA for cake.
Kind of, yeah. I will put a picture in the sneaky chat where people can see what I look like.
Oh.
So you can also see the cake.
If you think about it, every grocery store is IKEA for food because generally you have to cook everything yourself.
Well, no, it's actually not as good as IKEA because IKEA gives you directions. The grocery store doesn't give you directions.
They do sometimes. Sometimes when you buy something, they'll have a recipe on them. Now, Commish, what is on a Chicago dog exactly? Do you know?
Boy, okay. I'm gonna miss stuff, but I know there's sliced tomatoes.
Yep.
There's like pickles.
Uh-huh.
There is that pepper that is slipping my mind right now.
Yes.
It's like a Kaiser hot dog roll too.
A poppy seed.
Poppy seed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I get Kaiser and poppy seed confused. There is no ketchup. There is, I mean, like the tomatoes are like halved or like sliced half.
Sliced.
I think I'm missing something else. Mustard,
white onion. You're missing the relish.
onion.
You're missing the relish.
Okay, relish, of course.
The neon. It's got to be that neon relish, and then the most important thing, the celery salt.
Ooh. Well, I mean that does help a Bloody Mary stand out.
So apparently, a restaurant in Chicago, Lou Malnati's, is.
Come on, try it again.
You got there eventually. Yes.
Lou Malnati's.
There we go.
Is making or made for Hot Dog Day a deep dish pizza with Chicago dog toppings. And I don't love mustard on pizza. That to me feels weird, and yeah, no.
So I will take this moment also as a descendant of a Chicagoan, I guess is the best way to put this. My dad is from Chicago originally, and a lot of Chicagoans will be like, no ketchup on hot dog.
Yes.
And my dad is a ketchup guy, which is perhaps maybe in part how I ended up at Pitt, let's be real. Chicago dog pizza upsets me, and I think a lot of it is the mustard.
Do you know what ketchup goes on? Nothing.
What does what go on?
Ketchup goes on nothing. It's awful.
Wrong.
It is a bad condiment.
I respectfully disagree, but okay.
There are too many Pittsburghers and Pittsburgh adjacent people on this podcast for you to be able to get away with that.
I'm slandering Pittsburgh's favorite condiment.
I feel like ketchup is just easy to use. Like it goes with a lot of things. I don't have to think like, oh, would this work with ketchup before I put ketchup on something a lot of the time.
I'm glad you said a lot of the time because immediately I was going to come after you.
I mean, yes, obviously you can come up with specific examples if you really want to be picky about it. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's just really versatile. Like, it's not going to, I don't think when I put ketchup on something, wow, this is going to really elevate the dish beyond anything I've ever had before. But, it's like, I heard this term this week, like an innings eater in baseball, where your whole thing is just like, yeah, you can pitch a lot. Are you good? Doesn't matter. You're just doing it a lot,
Gotcha.
Like when a team is down and they're like, oh, we don't want to burn through our bullpen, or like, oh, we've been using our bullpen a lot recently. We don't need someone to be good. We just need someone who can pitch a lot of innings. Like that's ketchup.
Welcome, everyone, to the SICKO podcast. This is our podcast for the evening of July 20th, 2025. As always, I am Jordan. With me tonight, I have Commish, Pitt Girl, Arthur on the ones and twos. Arthur on the ones and twos. I don't know why I said that.
The ones and twos.
The ones and twos.
Oh, now you will have me do accent for whole podcast.
Oh.
And then, of course, Beth will be with us. Beth will be with us momentarily. She is on Beth time.
Coming soon to a podcast near you.
Hey, girl, how are you?
It's Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Absolutely not.
So I did, and I said this on Blue Sky already today, so those of you who follow me on Blue Sky probably know this, but I did get the opportunity to live my best dad knows no gender or having child requirement moment today, because I was outside lighting my grill to make steak for dinner tonight, and the neighbor kids were outside in the yard, and the boy neighbor kid came over to me and was like, "What are you doing? What's that?" Because I was doing the thing where you swipe the vent around on the bottom of your rubber kettle to get all the ash out of the bottom, and he was like, "What is this?" Like, I guess they're a gas grill family, which is unfortunate. And I had the opportunity to explain the whole concept of a charcoal grill to like a 10-year-old today.
Pitt Girl.
I'm living the dream.
Pitt Girl, I like gas because I like tasting meat and not just charcoal. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Charcoal's
wow.
great. Wood's better.
Oh,
Yes. If I wanted to not taste the heat, I would cook inside.
Commish, how are you?
good. Fun weekend. You know, got a little bit of some things done. I went to one of my, I guess, new favorite locales in San Antonio.
Yeah, you did.
Um,
What'd you get?
oh my god! Like, what didn't I?
I
get?
want one of everything that doesn't have fish in it from this
Okay,
place.
so there
by
was
the
no
way.
really. I don't think there was any fish whatsoever because this is like your heavenly treat location.
Mhm.
So this
Okay.
is like your junk food spot after like high school or middle school or whatever. I found this one probably about
This is Mexican sheets.
oh man, it is amazing. They had so many. I think I bought like 5 paletas, which I just my kiddo got one that was called Cookie Monster and Fruity Pebbles,
Nice.
which is amazing. I think my wife got a mango chile.
Yeah, classic.
I got a pistachio one, which was incredible. But like this thing is just like my favorite thing that I wanted to get, but I was like, I can't wait for this, and then it's just too much, and we have the 2-year-old. Was the 2 things that were in Spanish and English to tell you how crazy they were. It was the crazy watermelon sandia loca, which was $21.99, and then the crazy pineapple pina loca, which was $16.99. And there is so much like chamoy, tahine, I mean, candy. I mean, they even had your favorite, but Jordan, the snow cone Piccadilly.
Yeah, with some cold
Yeah.
pickles in it, cherry syrup, and
Yes,
chamoy.
snow cone pickles in it. They had, if you want like Tostitos and Takis with cheese,
Oh,
hot Cheetos
I
and cheese,
assume
they just put
Takis
it
on
in.
everything. Takis on
Yes.
fucking everything.
Takis everywhere. I mean, there was corn on the cob with mayo and hot Cheetos.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be so
yes.
good.
I mean, yeah, it's like less like dirtbag elote, which I'm
Okay.
extremely into.
Okay, the exact words were about to come out of my mouth, dirtbag of latte. We've been hanging out too much in the last couple of years. We're starting to complete each other's sentences. It's scaring me.
This
I mean,
place
it's
was amazing.
like we weren't already like this. I just tapatio noodles, a thing in here.
Yes.
Taco funnel cake, a thing in here. Like I said, I will take one of everything. I did scroll through and look at this and be like, there's like 2 things in here. Oh, yeah, there's the clamato thing. I don't want that. I want everything else.
Clamato does it actually have clam in it?
No, I think it's clam juice. It is, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't fuck with clam juice. But
So
everything else.
It has dried clam broth.
I mean, that's clam. We're good with that. No, there was like there's. I love that they have all of the Tostitos like flavors that they won't let you have in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have all of the Mexican Tostitos, like the ones which, I mean, they're incredible flavors. There's like the taco flavor. There's flaming hot Tostitos, which they don't give you those in the grocery store. You cannot get flaming hot Tostitos.
Tostitos mas salsa verde.
Yes,
I am interested.
Those are really
You have
good.
my attention.
they're
Those are really
amazing.
good.
I've never seen these before. They are not a thing in scenic central Pennsylvania. We've just got 8 different kinds of local potato chip, which are also very good. But
oh man, there was this place was great. My wife wound up getting an aguas fresca, and the 2-year-old loved it so much she just kept asking for it back by not even saying anything out loud. She was just like reaching her arm out, and like motioning her hand open and closing it.
grubby hand.
Like give it
Yes.
here, back here, please. But this was great. I'll throw this in the podcast chat because this is incredible. We're gonna hit this spot up a bunch for sure.
I love it. I got to go to an FC Dallas game this weekend with my kid. That was a lot of fun. We got to enjoy an FC Dallas win. It was nice.
Hooray!
Hey, how hot was it?
It was 95, 96 with a breeze.
Okay, at least you got the breeze.
And we were on the non-sun side. So Toyota Stadium, the Sun side is actually all under construction. It's not even open right now. So they're at half capacity. And this is why the FCS championship game couldn't be there the next 2 years. But it's going to be a really tight fit for the Frisco Bowl this year.
I mean, are they going to have an overhang on the other side? Is that what they're doing?
Thank fucking God. Yes, they are.
Okay, so they're gonna, the Sun side, which when we were at the FCS title game, and then you were at the Scooters Coffee Bowl, it's the side that you see on TV.
Yes.
Okay.
I was just about to ask about this because I will take this moment to grind my personal axe and then I will stop.
Yeah.
Part of the reason everyone on the internet makes fun of Pitt's attendance is because the side that you see on TV is both the Sun side and the away side. And in September in particular, it is unpleasant to sit on that side of Heinz Field at 3:30.
That's the thing with like Malone Stadium too, with like ULM. The away side is like the bleacher side and like the student section side, and it's just baking in the sun. There is no shade. Which yeah, 95 in heat to watch ULM. Yeah, it's understandable why attendance is low. At least on that side.
For our first thing tonight, let's talk about stadiums.
Yeah.
Kansas has put up pictures of their new stadium that they've just finished. They're going to start playing in this year. And their end zones are blue wheat. Now, let me tell you how badly I fucked this up. Because what I wanted to do was I wanted a picture of the Jayhawk mascot coming out of a field of wheat looking like he was a ghost or glowing.
Yes.
And at first, I put him in corn. I posted
Mistake
it.
number
Like,
one.
look, and I said it was wheat, though. Like, I was very clear. Like, oh, look at this wheat I put there.
Yes.
Then,
Jordan, have you not
I know.
seen like a cornfield ever?
Pitt Girl is indignant. Jordan must have just watched Field of Dreams and he got confused.
I was going to Field of Dreams, but with wheat.
So, I mean, yeah, no, I get it. But also, like, as a person who has grown up in a place where there are many, many cornfields and not so many wheat fields, you still know what the corn looks like. I assume they also grow corn in Texas. Like, you've seen a cornfield in your life?
I've seen a cornfield in my life.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I put it in another thing, which I thought was wheat, but apparently was not wheat. And I even had the Kansas State crop judging team after me. They were on my ass too.
Did you put them in like a barley field or some shit?
I don't fucking know.
They didn't tell you what you
Okay.
did wrong, huh?
I'm a
They're
city
like,
kid. I don't fucking know.
You have to learn.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you had ever seen corn. For all I know, you've never seen a cow not named Bevo.
Okay, there are cows in my town.
Okay.
Legit, there are cows in my town. In city limits. So I've seen cows.
Okay.
So I've seen them.
All right.
You've seen cows.
If I were in a crop judging class, I would fail so fucking bad.
I gotta look at these. I gotta go back and look and see what you did.
The first one's clearly corn, just so we're
Well, the
clear.
first one's corn for sure.
Very obviously corn.
Yes, you definitely did. I saw that and I was like, okay. And then he corrected his mistake. I'm like, oh, wait, apparently he made it worse. I'm scrolling.
Yeah, I don't know what I did, but everyone jumped on me.
Scrolling.
Keep those puppies scrolling.
I think I went too far. I ran into the Mark Stoops motivated picture. I was like, I've gone too far. And the hemp truck.
Also, my kids' team got absolutely wrecked in U6 basketball because apparently it was a U7 team they were playing against. I was like, holy shit, these kids are tall. We lost. We lost, by the way, 28-3, which triggered a whole section of Atlanta Falcons fandom online.
Yes. As I have scrolled up in search of Jordan failing to understand plants, I do want to take this moment to appreciate whoever it was on Blue Sky who is asking the real questions from the committee account about why the Nittany Lion scarf is inside his neck.
That was me. You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't know what I put him in. Doesn't matter. I fucked that up. Kansas has corn on their sideline now. Kansas State says that this is stolen valor.
Stolen valor. Stolen crop
They have
valor.
wheat on the end. They have wheat in the end zone, not corn on the sideline, to be clear.
Did I say corn on the sideline?
You did.
God damn it. How am I so bad at this?
City person.
Was it Country Mouse, City Cat, or City Mouse? I'm the City Mouse.
You are the city mouse.
Did we find out? This is from at Speed and Space John Gaddis on Twitter.
Josh Gaddis.
Josh Gaddis.
Continue.
Wow, I'm missing everything tonight. That Central Connecticut State's field is closer to UConn's campus than UConn's field is to their own?
The CCSU is closer to Rentschler Field than UConn is in stores, and I 100% believe that.
Oh, for sure.
I have not done the math there, but as a person who has been to Rentschler Field, but not to stores,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I think Arthur's going to a game just like that too, right?
That is, in fact, the case. Yeah, I don't think it's super uncommon if you have an off-campus stadium to end up playing a game like this, especially if it's your local like FCS team, because that's also the situation where Duquesne is closer to Heinz Field than Pitt is.
What about Bobby Moe? I know it's in Moon Township.
No, it's way out there.
Yeah, that's
Moon Township is further away. That's like out by the airport.
Well, yeah, I was just like, I don't know. I don't think it.
If you draw a straight line from Oakland to Heinz Field, it's only like 3 miles.
Okay.
It's not actually.
I know that's the case in San Antonio too. Incarnate Word is closer to the Alamo Dome than UTSA.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so like Incarnate Word is like basically, I would probably say maybe like a mile or two away from the Alamo Dome, and like where UTSA is just like way out in the area I live, which is like almost northwest side of the city, and the Alamo Dome is downtown. So it's about I'd say 15-20 miles down there. So Incarnate Word is right there at the Alamo Dome. So this could probably happen in a lot of universities that, I mean, I'm sure, I mean, Miami already, like FIU's closer, I think.
Yeah.
But like, you know, a lot of teams that play in an off-campus stadium, like I guarantee you there's plenty more, you know, teams that are closer to the Rose Bowl than actually UCLA. Yeah. So I mean, there's a couple of other. If the stadium's not on campus, there's probably another school that is closer to it, which makes it even more funny.
Yeah, I mean, off the top of my head for Pitt, just thinking about like between the Cathedral of Learning and Heinz Field, I can come up with 3 universities that are closer technically. Carlo, which is, if you go up 5th, Carlo is up 5th. It is closer to Heinz Field, but not that far. And then Duquesne, which is in Uptown, and then Point Park, which is like in downtown by Point Park. And I guess CCAC.
Yeah, I was going to say you can throw CCAC in there. I mean, you can see Heinz Field from CCAC's Allegheny campus.
I've driven past CCAC Allegheny many times.
Central Connecticut is getting paid $275,000 to do this, but considering they will just hop on a bus, that's pure profit. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, and man, that's amazing how many complimentary tickets they're getting. You know how many it is?
How many?
It's about 350.
Only 350, and then an allotment of 2,000
complimentary tickets.
Huh? Okay.
They get 350 for free. That's how much they gave the Loch Ness Monster.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Can I be very mad about something?
Yeah. Sure.
We just had the 100th meeting of New Mexico State and UTEP. They were finally in a conference together. Things were finally looking up. It was all set. Now UTEP is headed to the Mountain West, and they're going to put a pause on this rivalry.
Boo!
This is wild shit to me. They have not been in a conference together for fucking ages. They always played this game. And now UTEP joins the Mountain West, and all of a sudden it's shut down for a while? Come on, guys.
So reading the article, I know you're mad. It just says, reading the article, that it's only being paused in 2026. So both sides indicated that they'd be willing to continue. But once, like, hey, once UTEP gets done with their semester abroad in the Mountain West, I think they're probably gonna, come back and renew the rivalry. I would hope so. Have they taken year breaks before?
I don't think so.
I mean, I feel like right now everything is so up in the air still with what
Everything.
both of their conferences are going to look like that it is hard to schedule things in advance. I mean, like we joke about how teams can schedule non-conference games for a decade in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like half the time then you get ahead, like half the time, right? It's like, we're going to play this non-conference series 10 years from now. And then like, once it gets close to actually playing, one of the teams is like, oh, we'll just pay the fee to cancel this. Like I've been seeing that a ton. And a lot of the reason that I've been seeing that a ton recently is because of the conference realignment that's been happening. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to declare this rivalry dead. Like some rivalries have been where
Like Border War
messed it up. Yeah.
Border
Like,
War's dead.
They just take a nap for a while. It's fine.
Yeah. I understand if things are too up in the air to kind of have it permanently on the schedule the way that you would if there was more stability.
I mean, both of them said as soon as they can get it on the schedule, they intend to schedule. And looking at Winsipedia, the last time I think they didn't play each other.
03.
Yeah.
03.
And then they took a couple of gaps for the World Wars, World War I and World War II.
But like we're talking about a rivalry that's been played pretty consistently since World War II.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much every single year it's been played. And you said 2001 they didn't play, 2003 they didn't play, but they've played every single season
to the war.
Except 2020, but that year doesn't count, man.
No, nothing. Anyone got fired that year blew my mind. Like, how can you even count that year for anything?
Well, there were very few.
Well, ULM's coach got fired.
The people that got fired that year were the coaches that were gonna get fired anyway, and it was just we came into this year planning on firing them, and we're not gonna let a pandemic get in the way of that.
Honestly,
never waste a crisis, folks.
For ULM, it was kind of like a make or break year for Matt Viator, who's back at McNeese State apparently, head coach again. That's where he left to take the ULM job, and then he was with the Cajuns for 3 years. I was looking at the South End Media Days thing, which I'm going to attend tomorrow. I saw that. I was like, they went 0-10, and they just let Matt go. I was like, I just feel like that was awful for that, and it's just like he had no chance that year. It was brutal.
We have a quote from Eli Drinkwitz, Missouri coach, from SEC Media Days. Quote, "I'm not going to answer any questions about the Epstein files or the radiation belt or whether Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone." Hey, Eli, what do you know about the Van Allen radiation belt that I don't know?
Yeah, no, Eli, this is very much giving the questions being raised by my shirt should be answered by my shirt.
Yeah.
Which just raises more questions for me personally.
I mean, I'm just going to say, when it comes to college football coaches in general, I am fine not hearing about these things from college football coaches.
Yep.
Oh, no. I don't want to know. I do not want to know what Eli Drinkwitz thinks about any of this.
I'm kind of worried about.
I do want to know why he thinks he was going to be asked about it.
I'm confused because we know Mizzou has the nuclear power reactors, right? The reactors, and they just added another, and then he brings up the radiation belt, and I'm like, what's going on in Columbia, Missouri?
I don't know.
Sounds like maybe nothing good.
I don't know. I'm not worried about the other things. They'll handle those things out. They'll handle those together, but I don't necessarily know what, bringing up the radiation belt.
Of course, Mark Stoops says, first of all, I know why Coach Drink has a reason not to talk about certain things. And I'll keep that between me and Drink and a couple of colleagues.
Oh, whew. Stoops. I love that he got to follow like Drinkwitz. So like Stoops got to come in after. And he was definitely motivated to land a zinger there, which is great.
The one like conspiracy theory type thing that I feel like I could enjoy a coach talking about is if it was like USF or another like UCF rival talking about like the moon landing was fake.
Yeah.
But specifically just being like, yeah, UCF didn't do that. Didn't happen.
There probably now that you say this, I feel like there probably is a certain segment of Alabama fans somewhere who are convinced that whichever Apollo mission Ken Mattingly was on isn't real, because then there is never an Auburn flag that got to go to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the other ones were real. They just faked that one.
They faked that one specifically, yes. And he was on Apollo 16, by the way.
Was supposed to be on 13.
Mm-hmm.
Back-to-back.
There's an Auburn flag on the moon, folks.
Oh, God.
It's the real space school.
Back-to-back hay bale toss champions. Cade Piper. Piper? Peeper. At the Solon Beef Days.
I'd say Piper.
He threw a hay bale 13 feet over a 13-foot bar. Holy shit.
Yes.
That is amazing. Last year he threw it 12.
Yes. So I don't know why I had hay bale stats, but I had hay bale stats.
Yeah.
The Solon Beef Days. Like I had like somebody was like, why are you not covering this? And I was like, what do you mean not covering this? Like in person? Or like just not tweeting about it? And I was like, of course, I'm just waiting for the final. Like I'm not going to give you play-by-play of the Solon Beef Days. I'll give you the winner, which I mean,
why not? Why are we not doing play-by-play of Solon Beef Days?
Honestly, I would probably have to be there to provide that for you. I don't think we get play-by-play. Again, anybody wants to sponsor us and allow us to go to the Solon Beef Days, if you have a sponsorship,
we'll live tweet it, absolutely.
We'll live tweet it. I mean, if you want to sponsor the podcast or put ads on our Twitter account, Blue Sky, Instagram, let us know. Just one thing is like no gambling. But
I do like the idea of giving updates on this via like telegraphs coming in and then like relaying them to your audience like back in the day with updates that would end up on the radio, where you just get like the message and read it out. I could see that.
Commish, is the Cajun accent the sexiest accent?
So somebody
according to a study by VegasSlotsOnline.
That's right. It says
extremely legit source.
So let's go.
The methodology.
This article is from the New York Post, and then it says it was according to VegasSlotsOnline, which analyzed more than 1,000 mentions of regional accents across Reddit, Twitter, forums, blogs, and ranked them based on the proportion of positive mentions.
This is not science. This is something that we do.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these are text platforms. How are you analyzing an accent on a text platform?
It's what other people find sexy.
Yeah. So it's just, I'm like, okay. It's just like the Cajun accent was crowned the most attractive. And I'm like, well, what Cajun accent? We have a couple of different ones. Like, there's not one singular Cajun accent. Are you talking about the one where you can't understand a word that he's saying? Like Coach O?
Coach O is like reasonably comprehensible, okay. I think.
Until he gets excited.
If he gets excited.
Even then, I feel like Coach O is like fairly understandable.
If I get a few drinks in me.
I have a harder time understanding excited James Carville than excited Coach O.
Yeah. Hey, Beth.
Hey, what?
Have you seen the drum corps scores from San Antonio last night?
Yes, I did see them.
Did you see that Blue Devils are in
Ooh.
4th place?
Uh-huh.
Fuck Duke.
The Blue Devils are the whatchamacallit, what'd you say? The Duke of drum corps. They're always in the top 2 or 3, and for them being
Wait, like
The basketball
Duke
Duke.
basketball or Duke football?
basketball.
Duke basketball.
Because I feel like describing anyone as the Duke football of something would just, I would really be struggling to figure out what exactly that was supposed to mean.
Yeah. And so for them to be 4th place right now, they're very close to 3rd, but still, this is a huge thing. Also, hi, Beth. How are you?
Hi, I'm great.
Do you find the Cajun accent sexy?
It's better than other accents that I've heard.
Does the Cajun accent give you heart palpitations?
I'm gonna guess Yinzer did not make the top 10.
Oh, certainly not. Commish, I am going to need an attempt at combination Cajun and Corvallis love.
Combination Cajun and Corvallis love.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Because clearly that's what the people want.
okay. So they want like sexy, quiet storm Cajun.
I mean, it's the sexiest accent,
Okay.
so clearly yes.
It's like,
He's prepping for it. I can see him.
oh yeah. I sound like Macho Man Randy Savage.
No. Whatever that was wrong. Nope.
No.
That
Okay,
was
no.
concerningly Yinzer,
No, it was.
in
It
fact.
was. Oh,
Oh, hi there. Would you like my jambalaya hadish?
I just want to know where
Mm.
in the attractiveness rankings,
We'll go
whatever Jordan said at the beginning of the episode when he was introducing me, where that ranks.
My fake German. Yes.
We're gonna go down to the bayou. Gonna get in our P-roll. Go down by moonlight. You, me, gonna be very romantic.
I can't hear you, me, and not go Dupree.
You, me, Dupree, Boudreaux, Thibodeau, Mary Chapin Carpenter
Wait.
on a Louisiana Saturday night.
So they are gonna.
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot
The
of people.
P-roll gonna
But,
tip
you know,
over.
whatever you're into.
They are gonna probably air the Bill Belichick UNC docuseries.
Yes.
Oh.
Looks like it's heading to Hulu.
That's right. It's gonna be on television.
Can I say
You're gonna be in
Pirates-
bed with your lady, watching Jordan and Bill Belichick
and Guillaume?
and
Guillaume
Guillaume
Belichick.
Belichick.
We need more Guillaumes.
The picture that you found of Jordan here
Jordan.
looks like someone gave 1994 Devon Sawa hair extensions.
Oh my God. That is a very strange comparison.
I don't know who this is, as I was not alive.
That
in
is the quarterback
1994.
of the Little Giants.
That's Casper when he isn't a ghost.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, he was also in
helpful,
Final
thank you.
Destination.
I only know Devon Sawa from, it wasn't like Stan, wasn't that him?
I don't know.
I want to say, I forget. There's this movie that came out. It stars John Travolta. It's directed by Fred Durst, called The Fanatic, and I think Devon Sawa is in that.
Fred Durst, like Limp Bizkit Fred Durst?
That's the one.
He
There's only
directed
one.
a movie. It's like, man, I can't even talk about it. Like, it's one of the most insane movies I've ever seen, and I don't think it is very, what's the word? I mean, it's definitely like, I think it's probably pretty offensive, is I guess the best way to
Gotcha.
put it.
Pirates fans, I have a gift for you. You're officially a losing team all time.
I'm honestly a little surprised it took this long.
I'm not. They were so good for so long.
10,878 wins, 10,879 losses. I think it's 880 by today.
Yep.
They did lose today.
They did get swept by the White Sox,
Yeah.
being outscored 27-7.
Congrats to my dad and also Pope Leo, noted White Sox fans.
Also, my friend Keelan did a podcast with a couple times. So shout out to her. She got one of the SICKO's baseball hats, which was in the White Sox colors, and it just came in before the series, and now they're undefeated with the hat. So,
I mean,
you know,
the White Sox colors would also just be the regular SICKO's colors, so we do got that going for us. I guess.
After making the mistake of watching the Pirates the other day and watching them turn a 4-0 lead into a 10-4 loss, I had posted on Blue Sky, "Why are the Pirates?" And I want to shout out to Ibex95, who responded, "They are the Steelers' picture of Dorian Gray."
That is fucking brutal.
Made several people laugh so hard enough that we almost wrecked a car. So, good job on your very good joke.
Okay, but then why haven't the Steelers been better recently?
Well, you got to think that we're going back to about 1990.
Yeah, this is the Neil O'Donnell days, / days.
Losing to the Cowboys in the Super Bowl days.
That's right.
I found maybe even better than the running pierogies, a racing mascot, and it is Mort the Casket.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay.
Mort the Casket. He's a casket with a bow tie. He's for the Woo Sox.
Oh.
Death is gonna catch you. Death is gonna catch you.
Oh, that's the only thing I can think of, right? Is you're literally trying to outrun death. I don't care how big of a big smile and bright wide eyes he has. It's still a goddamn casket.
Holy shit, that's H.E. Buddy.
You know what? Close relative, at least.
I mean, yeah, they are. Now that you say that, now that you have pointed out that H.E. Buddy is kind of casket shaped, as I have not looked at the picture as I am currently playing Mario Kart. Yeah, I can see this. I see the vision.
H.E. Buddy slowly turns into Mort as the aspirational vegetables that you have bought degrade into nothing.
Just like your body. Him running behind you, yelling "Memento Mori" as he gets ready to put you in the ground.
Can I derail the podcast for just a moment?
What
Why you gotta ask for permission?
Yeah. Well,
just do it.
Okay. So I went shopping at Martin's today, and I found something absolutely fucking horrifying. And I'm going to put it into the chat. Give me one moment. And
I have just lost at Mario Kart, so this is a good time. You know what? You're right. The racing casket does look like H.E. Buddy, and it's the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The dead eyes.
They're just too big, and they're a little lopsided, and it's just uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. So I just posted some things into the chat, and Jordan, I would like you please to embiggen those, take a look, and tell me what you think.
Okay, it says fresh parsley or cilantro.
And how would you describe what is sitting on top of those labels?
That's parsley. Flat leaf parsley, isn't it?
Maybe.
No. This is cilantro.
Some of it might be.
It is all sorts of kinds of greens.
How much of it would you say is there?
A lot.
Like a bale of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Well, and the first picture that you posted, the label, I only saw the label above it. And so I was like, is this a bunch of mislabeled dill?
Nope.
Because all I saw was $2.69 for dill. And there is a little bit of sad dill on the shelf above that. And just an overabundance of cilantro.
So,
or
Most
parsley. Who fucking knows?
of what is in there is parsley. If you look down at the bottom of it, especially on the right-hand side, a ton of that is cilantro. But it's in there and it's completely interspersed.
We're playing plant
Yeah,
roulette.
you're like, it's soap roulette for a big chunk of the population. Like, how's your food
It's
gonna
like-
taste tonight?
It's like
I
the
don't know.
Chaos
I
Bowl.
would simply like cilantro.
I do too, but that is not the experience of everyone in the population. That's a hell of a thing to just be like, all right, consumer, you could probably figure it out, right? Right?
This is Russian roulette with green
Mhm.
shopping.
And before you at me about what is on the little ribbon things that are tying it up on the twist ties, my friends, what it says is parsley or cilantro. Better know your
Oh,
herbs.
fantastic. I also kind of forgot that Martin's is We Have Giant at Home until you showed me that picture. And I was like, these are the Giant labels.
Mm-hmm. It's the exact same company.
Yes.
It just has a different name for over here. I assume it's in the witness protection program where I am.
So, like, if nobody knew their plants, would you have to like download those plant herb identifying apps
I
to
don't
try
know
to
if
figure out what?
would be good enough.
Is that the grift? Is Martin's opening up apps that are nothing but herb identifiers?
It's like, hey, do you really want to know if it's parsley
I mean, I like
or cilantro?
when we talk to management, it's like, is this what you're going to do from now on? Like, is it toothpaste? Is it preparation? It's find out when you buy it.
Oh,
What are some more things? Ham or turkey?
Yeah.
you should probably be able to tell ham or turkey.
Yeah, I would hope that you would be
Color-wise,
able
I
to
would think.
distinguish.
Trying to think of what other two things you could put so close together that would be so like Skittles or M&Ms.
Yeah,
Milk
Chaos
or
Bowl.
heavy cream.
Both fine. Actually,
just
both fine.
Milk,
just
heavy cream, or
imagining-
buttermilk.
I'm just
Oh no.
imagining you trying to make pico and you accidentally grab parsley.
Or guac.
That's brand
I mean,
new
if you
parsley
what
guac.
do you call a chimichurri with parsley? It's a gremolata, right?
Yeah, like I feel like parsley guac would probably be, it's not ideal, but it would probably be fine. I think the problem is if you are one of the people that unfortunately due to a
Genetic disorder.
unfortunate occurrence in your genetics thinks that cilantro tastes like
A
soap.
deficiency in your character.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I really do want to be like, obnoxiously boyfriend was like this with me. Like, I don't like mushrooms, right? And I've tried, and he's like, this is a moral failing on your part. And I'm like, I guess, I don't know. I just think the texture is kind of gross. I would rather not.
I mean, he's right, but that's okay. We can like you anyway.
Okay, thank you.
You guys like me despite several
think-
moral failings.
Yeah, it mostly just upsets him because when we go to Evergreen, to which I have taken you, we don't order the mushroom pizza, which I hear is very good and which mostly smells
I believe
very
you
good.
heard that it was very good from me.
Correct. And from him, because he also likes it, but we don't order it because we normally split one pizza and I don't like mushrooms.
Obviously, I need to go with you more often so he and I can split mushroom pieces.
Correct. And I will have something else and then everyone can be happy.
I feel like mushrooms don't count if they're on pizza.
No, but they're so texturally weird. I don't like
The next
them.
time you visit, I might make mushroom soup. It has no mushroom texture whatsoever.
I've had mushroom soup and
'Cause
liked
I
it
liquefy
because
the
it doesn't
fuck out
have
of
the
it.
mushroom texture.
I do think that more supermarkets should have like randomizer functions for indecisive shoppers.
The fucking grocery store boo box.
Mhm.
Well, they used to have something at I worked at a grocery store. Which I mean, it was an awful summer, but I worked at a grocery store. We used to have unlabeled cans.
Oh,
those-
can roulette.
Yeah.
Was it legal for you to sell those?
We'd sell them, but this is like early 2000s.
Yeah, that's before the
I was
labeling
gonna say, that's
conventions.
questionable.
Yeah, so it's just like, unlabeled cans. Like, guess what it is? Like, and people.
Yes.
The funny part was because I worked the graveyard shift, like stocking shelves, which again it was an awful summer. We would have people that would come in after a night of drinking and would just come to the grocery store, and we were a 24-hour store, and they would come in and they would just like, all right, man, now it's time to get a can and just go for it. And they would sit there, they're shaking the can, they're like trying to analyze like the color
Like
of
it's
the
a
can.
Christmas present.
Yeah, it was just like just take a can and go. Don't try to like guess what's in.
Chaos sibling, whenever she was younger, went through a very OCD phase where she would peel just about everything. If there were oranges out, she would peel them. If there were if there was anything around, she would take the peel off, throw the peel away, and just put it out. It just made her much happier. And the day that she got into the massive pantry, which Jordan has seen and knows how many cans are in this pantry, and peeled the pantry.
Oh no!
I thought my mother was going to murder her. Because look, it's so shiny now.
Arthur, tell us about NASCAR.
Yeah, so we got the semifinals of the NASCAR in-season tournament today at Dover. The race got kicked off. Kobe Dean and Jihad Campbell were the ones who gave the command to start engines. I always like when it's a football player because they usually do a really good job. Like they're really good at yelling things authoritatively. So we have our two finalists, and they are both named Ty, and they are both grandchildren of legendary NASCAR team owners. So yes, Ty Dillon, he has made it to the final as the number 32 lowest seed in the entire bracket. And once again today, he did actually have to race against someone. His first two rounds, his opponents crashed very early in the races. These last two, he's had to race, and it's been really close, and he's gotten it at the line. You know, he's gotten to advance, and so
Like,
you
when
know,
did he finish?
I can look that up really
Okay.
quickly, but
I'm just curious because, like, it's like close. I know this is like they're not like 1 and 2, but like, is it like a race for 13th and 14th? I mean, what's going on here?
He did get a good finish at the Atlanta race, mainly because so many cars crashed and he was still running. So he did get an 8th place at Atlanta.
Okay.
Chicago, like I said, his matchup, Brad Keselowski crashed out very early, so he came home 20th to advance. At Sonoma last weekend, he finished 17th, just ahead of Alex Bowman. He was not going to advance there, and then there was like a late caution. Some people took tires. It mixed everything up, and that's the only reason he was even near the guy he was racing, and ended up getting him at the line at the last corner.
Incredible.
And then today he again finished 20th. So that's 8th, 20th, 17th, and 20th to
who was
make
the
it
one
to the
racing?
final.
Like, he was racing to make the final. Like, what did the person that he was racing against finish? Like 20?
21st.
Wow. So that was close.
So,
it was 20 and 21st.
Yeah.
Like, was the broadcast like paying attention to this at all, or no?
Yeah. So the
True TV feed again.
Well, so there was the True TV feed. This race,
and there was a tiny little Google search bump for that. Joey found it and sent it to me. It is real.
It's real.
Continue.
So this race, it ended in overtime, and so there was an actual, like, the win was kind of up in the air, so that was obviously going to get more play than the bracket. But just getting that overtime finish was what did it. This race also had a rain delay in the middle too, so a little bit of everything and a very long just overall total time to get this race in. But yep, we're gonna have next week at Indianapolis. It's going to be Ty Gibbs versus Ty Dillon. Whoever finishes highest will get $1 million, right? So you don't have to win the race, right? I mean, Ty Dillon, his best finish in this whole run has been 8th, but it's him versus Ty Gibbs. And Indianapolis is a very track position dependent racetrack. It's very difficult to pass, and so even if someone looks like they might not have a great car, like if it looks lopsided partway through the race, you flip the track position, and it's kind of a track where it's hard to come back from that. So I will be excited to watch that this Sunday on TNT, or if you want, there's going to be the True TV Altcast. Again, just an entire broadcast for 2 drivers.
There we go. Arthur, you want to go on your soapbox?
Yeah, so I want to talk really quickly about this story that has led to the resignation of the NFLPA executive director. If you are not familiar with the structure, the executive director is like the head of the NFLPA.
Yes.
So it's like a full-time job. He's not a player. This is not like, there are player reps that might have some, I forget. I know in the NBA they have like a vice president title in the union or something, but then like this is the guy who's actually in charge, whose full-time job is running the union. So he has just resigned after a number of pretty damaging reports came out. And this reporting was all done by Pablo Torre and his show, Pablo Torre Finds Out, and Mike Florio, who is with NBC. He has his own website, Pro Football Talk. And I just want to say that, you know, it's pretty rare, I think, to see actual like news like this broken, where there's something that the parties don't want you finding out. I feel like often in sports media, we think about breaking news as like who signed a contract where, right? Or like who, you know, various things. I'm not going to name names. There are certain reporters on Twitter who are kind of just known for doing that. And, you know, I always kind of think when I see their reporting that it's like everything they're reporting is stuff that we would find out. You know, like if no one reported where an NBA player signed, at some point the team would announce it. You know, like it's
But
not like
news. This is news.
right. Like I'm saying, like people, I feel like want to treat like, oh, who got this? You know, who got it
Who got
first?
the
Who
scoop?
got the
Who got
scoop?
it first? That's right.
And
Be the
man,
fastest breaking news.
I just want to shout out, you know, some of this reporting that is, you know, I think like actual reporting. This is not stuff that was going to be announced within the near future. You know, they were able to get it, and despite people not wanting them to get it, and you know, it's leading to a shakeup over at the NFLPA. My favorite detail in the various reports that have come out involved the NFLPA executive director spending NFLPA money at strip clubs, specifically hiring like a car service. And you know, like he's the NFLPA executive director, right? So it's probably cool if he hires a car service to take him from the airport to his residence. So the car picked him up at 10:26 at the Fort Lauderdale airport, then made a stop for nearly 8 hours, and then at 6 a.m. finally took him to his residence. This stop that took almost 8 hours was at a strip club called Tootsie's Cabaret that claims to be the world's largest strip club.
Can I just talk about how big it actually is? It is 76,000 square feet. That is the same size as the largest Buc-ee's.
Where's the largest Buc-ee's, by the way?
I guess that's how you can spend 8 hours in there.
Yeah, you get lost.
It's that big. But I just like I mean, that's something I would never think to do, is to just have a hired car service and just just wait for 8 hours while I'm in here.
That's why you're
You
not
wouldn't do that in any business.
That's why you're not the head of the NFLPA.
This is what we used to get reporting like this. We used to get breaking news. We used to get investigative reporting. We used to get things like this. We used to get, what was it, like outside the lines, like stuff like that. It used to be on ESPN, things of that nature. That's gone. All we got now is talking heads. I mean, it felt great to break news ourselves, like when we got to break the Dayton news, leaving Facebook Live to go to YouTube, which was good. But I mean, that would eventually come out. Like, I don't think we're gonna ever have SICKO's investigative reporting. Which
Not with that attitude.
Yeah.
no, honestly, we kind of did. I did that with the wedding costs,
Mhm.
with the mascots, and we've also been working on that list on like how much does each trophy weigh. That's an investigative reporting.
What
Like
was
nobody,
Yeah.
what was
you
the
know?
potato chip number?
The potato chip
if
ratio.
if not an investigation.
It was an investigative reporting that it wouldn't have came out unless I did that, which I don't know why I did that.
I will
Yeah.
say, I think the potato chip ratio is like analytical reporting,
Okay.
which is a little different than investigative reporting, only because we don't have to fight anybody to count. Like nobody doesn't want the answer to the potato chip ratio, right?
And now I
Mhm.
found out that Tootsie's is owned by RCI Hospitality Holdings,
Mhm.
which is the largest conglomerate of strip clubs in the nation.
Nice.
Also,
Oh, good.
they own Bombshells.
Okay, that's the restaurant, right?
Yeah, and also they have an investor relations page and a stock ticker. If you want to invest, they're on NASDAQ as Rick.
So, do you need me to email them to see if they'll advertise on our podcast?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Let's
I'll
go.
do that. Yeah, send me the link.
So how long do we have to wait for venture capital to like snap them up and to snap up all the restaurants and then to like throw them into the same hole that they threw Joanne Fabric into?
I mean, I don't know that
Is Joanne
restaurants
Fabric a
need
strip
help
club now?
going to that hole.
Not
See, I'm just thinking about like we support empowered sex workers on this podcast, and so like, how do we unionize the restaurant workers before they start sponsoring us?
I'm in.
Yeah.
With that, pay us. Join our beehive. Commish is on to his FA Cup. He's also doing previews against my better judgment.
Your better judgment? Like, you're not doing them.
I know. I'm telling you that you should skip this one this year, but you are plowing ahead.
I got the Big Sky one done. I was working on the Southland. I have the committee working on this. Like, this is gonna be like full committee previews, and just putting something up. I want to preview stuff, and it's just fun facts about the teams. They're long snappers, they're punters, and if they have a number 69 on the team, which apparently in the Big
Nice.
Sky, not many have 69s.
Not nice.
No. And so I'm going through that. We're doing a bunch of stuff. There is the funny thing for me is not finding the long road trips. I like seeing like their longest road trip like less than 100 miles, which Duquesne may be up for that.
Yeah, I'm imagining.
Honestly, because I think their furthest road trip is like Akron. So I mean, that may be over 100, but just give me some details about the FCS teams. We're gonna give you some details about the FBS teams too. But it's just something to read. It's something, a little bit of a time sink to, escape your real job. And look forward to the upcoming season, which is, I mean, really like we're getting within 30 days of the season starting on week 0.
It is 109 miles
Yeah.
between Duquesne and InfoCision Stadium.
Yeah.
Join our Patreon. Pay us $5 a month. Get access to our Discord and special podcasts and our current fun content, a bunch of interviews that Commish has done with various coaches and athletic directors and commissioners.
Yeah. That's crazy. There'll be more. Big Sky Bridget is at Big Sky Media Days. I am going towards the end of the Southland Media Days tomorrow afternoon. So I have to go into the office because, yay, office job. And I have to spend at least 4 hours in the office. So as soon as the 4 hours mark hits, I am heading downtown to the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center to interview some teams. I think I may get a shot to interview Houston Christian. You damn well know I'm going to ask about the CVS, which apparently is still under lease, and they still are not able to build another stand. I am also going to, I think, talk with UTRGV, their first season in football, FCS football. So I will get to do that, which is it's pretty exciting. And stay tuned. There's going to be more stuff behind the Patreon paywall. We have a couple of other interviews that we are planning in the middle of this media session, talking season, so to speak. So we're going to get some more behind the Patreon paywall, and check it out. And thank you for the feedback on the Big Sky Commish interview. I think it was Steve that left us good feedback. So thank you, Steve.
Support us as we try to, help our sex worker friends build a union.
Mhm.
That's right.
So that we can help to found local 58008.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Would it be 5-8 or okay, yeah.
That's
You have to turn the
right.
calculator upside down.
Yep, you're right. I can't rotate the shapes in my mind. It's
What is the
fine.
one where you could like get the IES at the end of it?
135.
Like it was
1, 5.
5 1 3.
2?
No, no
Okay.
2. 5 1 3 because that's the
8008.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that. There we go.
5318008, right?
Yep. It gets you boobs.
Yep.
Yes, 5318008. Yes, that's correct.
Go to our merch store, sickoscommittee.org. We just have a new Doink sticker up there.
Can we do union local number? Can we have that as merch, please?
Union local number.
Put it in the idea thread.
Can we just make
I
it like a
will.
calculator thing too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Join our YouTube, Instagram, Twitch. Shout out to Message Board Geniuses podcast. They go to places we refuse to go. And as always, for the softest, comfiest collegiate apparel licensed by your favorite colleges, home field apparel, I'm wearing Northwestern. Commish is wearing Evergreen State. Love it.
Let it all hang out.
Shopify's point of sale system helps you sell at every stage of your business. Need a fast and secure way to take payments in person? We've got you covered. How about card readers you can rely on anywhere you sell?
Thanks. Have a good one.
Yep, that too. Want one place to manage all your online and in-person sales? That's kind of our thing. Wherever you sell, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/listen. Shopify.com/listen.
We are on to our Super Sicko Spinning Selection Season preview forecast, our SSSSSPF, aka the 5 SPF. We'll be talking about the UAC, United Athletic Conference, and the Big South-OVC Alliance tonight.
That's the sound a dying giraffe makes.
As always, we will spin our wheels. We will say one thing at least about your school. You may have bonus content, we may not, but that's up to us. You'll get at least one thing.
I will let you know that there has been some more questions added and some removed. So the wheel has been slightly refreshed.
Okay. Commish, how did the UAC, United Athletic Conference, go last year?
The UAC, baby. All right. It is Abilene Christian last year, 7-1, 9-5 overall. They were the conference champion. Tarleton State, the Texans, 6-2 in conference, 10-4 overall. Eastern Kentucky, the Colonels, 6-2 in conference, 8-5 overall. Those three made the FCS playoffs. None were in the top 16 though. Southern Utah was 6-2 in conference, 7-5 overall. Central Arkansas 3-5 in conference, 6-6 overall. Austin P, the Governors, 3-5 in conference, 4-8 overall. North Alabama 3-5 in conference, 3-9 overall. West Georgia 1-7 in conference, 4-7 overall. And Utah Tech 1-7 in conference, 1-11 overall.
We start with Abilene Christian, the champions. And did they exceed the Ferentz line last year, 25 points per game? And will they exceed it this year?
I would think so.
I would say they did because they tend to be a pretty...
They had a crazy, incredible game with Texas Tech in the first game of the season, which went to OT. Yeah, 52-51. So let's see here. Abilene Christian scored 51, 38, 24, 24, 55, 41, 34, 34, 28, 35, 35, 19, 24, and 31. They won.
I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello?
Say it again?
I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello.
That's all right.
Their only losses were to Texas Tech, ranked Idaho,
Mhm.
a weird one against Northern Alabama,
Oh God.
even at Austin.
And then they lost to North Dakota State in the second round of the playoffs in the Fargo Dome.
Like you do.
51-31.
Look, that's a fine tradition of getting your shit kicked in by North Dakota State.
But they put up a lot of points, man. That's a lot of points.
Eastern Kentucky is next, and we read a 1-star review for the university or stadium.
The Colonels, Eastern Kentucky Stadium.
I'll check out the
If you want
university.
to do the university.
Terrible dorms.
Okay.
Well, really trashy, and the walls were paper thin.
All right. That was the dorms. I mean, I think that's like every dorm.
The priorities of this institution are way out of whack.
Okay.
They changed all the vending machines to Coke products. 1 star.
Oh, they're big Pepsi fans.
Apparently so.
Well, we don't know what they had before. It could have been Dr. Pepper Snapple.
Could have been RC. I'd be mad too.
Yeah, that's Dr. Pepper.
Why name yourself Eastern when you were in the middle of the state?
Reasonable.
They put that in the review?
Yes.
I will take this moment to remind USF that Tampa is not South Florida.
It is south of Florida.
To be fair, I have left a 1-star Google review of a name before.
So the
I bet you can guess what it is too.
Yeah, Arthur, I need you to say more.
I'd still call it Heinz Field.
That's correct.
They've said the place is falling apart. The stadium, ticket prices are way too high for what you get. They should be giving all the local schools free tickets to encourage young and future fans. They have attached photos of the stadium's quality. So
Not so much. Okay.
It's 4.4 overall.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
They say the worst part is lack of railing on the dilapidated stairs.
Yeah, that's a reasonable critique.
I don't know. I love some death stares.
And somebody says 3 stars. Are like, do you like ramps? Do you like heights? Do you hate arm rails while at great heights? Then this is the place for you. Oh my God.
Alexa, play the Postal Service.
Okay. Such great heights.
North Alabama. My bad.
Oh,
and,
no.
And what are their primary colors for real? I'm not going to make you say the hex code because that feels weird.
Oh, okay. North.
There are purple and gold.
But is it a special fancy name?
Hang on. Oh, UNA purple color
palette. Yep. UNA purple 2020
and UNA gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, their color palette is very similar to UNI.
I bet
hex code 46166B for the purple, Pantone 268C.
Okay.
Wow.
The gold is hex code DB9F11, Pantone 124C.
They have
so close.
Man,
they have fonts too. Official fonts.
They look awfully close to the Vikings.
The gold's a little too dark.
The purple's very similar, though. I think Beth's on the right track here.
Weiss medium.
Yeah, I agree. The gold is a little bit too dark, but I think they're closer to the Vikings than to the LSU color palette.
Yes.
Yeah, LSU's gold is much yellower.
Mm-hmm. Next up is Central Arkansas. How many times have they changed their mascot nickname in their existence? Well, I know they changed their girls' team.
About the Sugar Bear.
At least once.
Can't get enough of that sugar smack. More like sugar smack that ass. No?
No.
Right.
Have they always been
Hello,
bears?
HR?
It wasn't until 1920 that UCA Athletics had a mascot.
Okay.
UCA teams from 1908 to 1919 were referred to by many names, including the tutors.
I like that.
The teachers, the pedagogues, the pea pickers, and the normalites.
Yeah, always the normalites.
Okay.
Central Arkansas pea pickers?
So that puts us at least 6 unique
Yeah.
mascots, not counting the Sugar Bears, which we do not acknowledge.
In 1920, the Bears became the mascot for the teams. It wasn't until April 7th, 1921 that the teams were called the Bears in print.
Okay. So that is 6.
By the
different
way, the
mascots by
Sugar
my
Bear
count.
name came later. Originally, the old ladies' teams were the Bearettes.
That's worse.
Yep.
The bear.
It is worse. I hate them both.
On that same page, though,
Dang.
Beth,
Their current
Oh.
mascot, Bruce D. Bear, has only been around since 2006.
on that same page, Beth, you can get him for a wedding for
Oh yeah,
$50. Only $50 for a wedding.
I gotta find the Pea Pickers logo, man.
No, there's no way that one exists from that far back.
When was the name?
17.
Hmm.
I found the team. Oh, y'all need to see the 1917 team. I'm putting it in the chat right now.
Do it.
So if you invite him to your wedding, he will greet guests, pose for photos, sign autographs, and do other activities at his or her discretion, so long as neither safety nor the cleanliness of the costume will be compromised. You must provide, in return, a private changing area. A public restroom does not constitute a private changing area. A secure area to keep personal items, a drinking area, and 1 to 15-minute break every 60 minutes in a climate-controlled area.
I mean, that seems reasonable to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so the question that I have here is like, they could just raise the price a little bit and then make you not responsible for the dry cleaning.
Impermissible appearances include various like the EG list they give you are store openings, vacation Bible school, and political rallies.
By the way, Pitt Girl, the girl is still known as Sugar.
Uh-huh.
And guess, you want to guess how do you think she's woman coded?
She's got the eyelashes. She's got the blush.
No blush.
No blush. All right. But she's got the eyelashes.
She has totally different colored eyes.
I'm going to drop it in the chat.
I can't wait to be upset about this.
She's got the most beautiful blue eyes, whereas her boy just has pink and
Oh
dark
no,
eyes.
no, she doesn't. She has insane husky eyes. This is terrible.
I do like
got
the
bows
pieces
and a
look
cheerleading
the
outfit.
same.
Guys, zoom in real fast, by the way, on the 1917 Normalite team. And I want you to look at some faces.
No, the front row, it does not look good.
Look at the dude in the top back with the mustache.
Oh my gosh. What year was this?
It's 1917.
That's absolutely somebody who managed to get away from the Western Front and is hiding out in Central Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. This is giving like Irish potato famine.
I was just thinking,
for reasons that
we
I can't articulate why.
We had not figured out a 2,000 calorie diet can solve problems.
But this, yeah, it's giving. I have left Donegal recently.
The guy who's wearing the pinstriped normal shirt in the second row is in his mid-50s.
There's no way they all look like they're so old. We used to age so much worse as a society. Holy shit.
Well, yeah, because everybody used to smoke like kind of a lot.
My favorite person in this is also in the second row. It's the second person from the right who just looks like he smelled something kind of weird.
Look at that 5 head though. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Conway, Arkansas, where Central Arkansas is. Shout out to Eat My Catfish restaurant there. I ate there when I was on catastrophe duty when there was some tornadoes in the area with the company. As an adjuster, I got to go out in the field to adjust things as an adjuster. That was cool. Fantastic spot to get crawfish in Arkansas. It was amazing. Also, shout out to that. And then, of course, this is probably one of the favorite colored fields that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Commish, I know this isn't what you mean by adjuster.
Yeah.
But I have a mental image of you out there with a level, just making sure you're adjusting all the pictures to make sure that they're straight.
No, yeah, that's not what I'm doing. But
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I just need you to know that that's what I'm picturing you
Commish
doing.
marching all over this glorious land with a pencil and a laser level.
I definitely have the pencil behind the ear, and I do carry a laser level. Yes, you got that.
If I was if I was gonna think of any other kind of adjuster, I would just assume some sort of mob thing where it's a euphemism. Like, I adjust. What do you adjust people?
The adjuster starring
Tony
Ben
the
Affleck.
Adjuster.
Kneecaps.
Well, I'm gonna have to call Tony the Adjuster.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
the adjuster. He's gonna.
Technically, I was in the role
Adjust
as
your kneecaps.
Mm-hmm.
really in this situation back when I went out there. It was a bunch of tornadoes and really not much to adjust. It's kind of just like, hey, I think your vehicle's a total loss.
The tornado had already adjusted it, really.
Yeah, there is nothing to adjust as it is already nice and flat.
I did get to meet some cool people, which there were some that actually like left Louisiana and they were affected by Katrina and they moved up there and then they got hit with a tornado. I was like, oh God. Just awful. So we got the bond and then they mentioned the Eat My Catfish, which was a fantastic spot to go eat. And everybody else that was with me on the trip loved it. So they bought like t-shirts and stuff. I don't think they're still good. It's been over a decade, but great spot to eat. I enjoyed it.
My Central Arkansas fun fact is that in the movie, not the original version with who was it, Kirk Cameron that did the originals, the Nick Cage remake of Left Behind, the daughter goes to Central Arkansas. She's wearing like a Central Arkansas outfit.
When I was moving, I found all of my Left Behind books.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, I had all of them.
You didn't leave them behind though.
They may still be in the garage.
This is a thing that I somehow dodged. I'm still not sure.
You're a trifle young for it.
No. It was a thing. Like, I remember my mom reading them.
Okay.
And I just, on paper, I should have, and I just didn't. Which on that I think is good.
The only way I have interacted with the franchise at all is just because Nicolas Cage starred in the movie. I saw the movie.
Makes sense. Next up, Austin P. And how many Bulldog mascots do they play?
Austin P.
Let's go, P.
So I pulled it up. They play 2 Bulldogs.
Okay.
Now, one of them is Sanford.
Okay.
One of them is Georgia.
Oh, not good.
That will be 2 similar experiences.
I believe they're going to be going 1-1.
I don't know, man. Sanford's tough.
That might be an 0-2. That feels like an 0-2.
Oh, well, Sanford was 4-7 last year. I don't know. This could be a good battle.
Next up is West Georgia.
Ooh,
and we skipped this preview entirely. The ultimate disrespect.
Sorry, West Georgia. No preview for you.
What is their mascot?
The Wolves, right?
Is that what they are? The Wolves? That makes sense. They're really new to FCS, so don't jump on me here.
West Georgia Wolves. That's right. I got it correct.
They were very successful at the D2 level.
Ooh, their mascot has angry eyes.
Oh.
Next up,
because they're mad that we disrespected them.
I'm not talking about them anymore because they're just not important enough. Put it on your bulletin board.
That's right. Do it, West Georgia. Be motivated by us.
Next up is Utah Tech, and what is the closest restaurant to their stadium?
What city? They're not in St. George, right? That's
they are
Southern
in
Utah.
No, they're in St. George. That's Utah Tech.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
it is in St. George.
St. George, Utah.
I see a
Cedar City is.
I see a Mexican food restaurant.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh God.
It's real close, guys.
Is their stadium called Greater Zion Stadium? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Oh Jesus. Okay, that's concerning.
Damn. Well, I mean, I've seen him play for the Pelicans. I can't imagine a Greater Zion.
Oh, I don't know. Los Plebes Mexican food.
That's it.
That's it. Let me see what they got on the menu. I see it's one of these awesome menus.
I mean, there's also
doesn't look bad.
From which direction?
South. I've said it south.
South? Okay, because there's also Honolulu Grill.
Yes, it's right nearby.
Okay.
Oh, they got breakfast burritos.
Yeah, there's a pizza. There's Bella Marie's Pizza, Honolulu Grill, and Little Caesars also south of the stadium.
Oh.
Boy, the reviews of this look nice.
And a Subway, which is on the other side.
Hell
of the
yes,
street.
it's a counter in a gas station. Let's go.
Oh my God. Yeah, this oh man. The Mexican food has I like this spot.
Speaking of gas station food, Beth, have I mentioned the gas station Indian place
No.
that is not that far from here?
Ooh.
It's very good.
I need to visit again, I think.
There was
I think you do.
I love this, like I would never eat I would never eat from a gas station. I was like, let's get out of here.
Next up is Southern Utah.
Oh.
And we predict the record based strictly off the notable alumni page from Wikipedia.
Oh my God. Southern Utah
Fantastic.
alumni relations. Are there any notable
someone
alumni?
named Hikari, who apparently was that person went to University of Southern California. Why are they on the Southern Utah list?
Southern Utah University.
Notable
I'm going to edit that
alumni.
right now.
No, okay. I'm looking at it. So it looks like she got a bachelor's degree from Southern Utah and an MFA from USC.
Okay, I'll leave it then.
Yeah, that tracks.
I see a couple professional football players.
Yeah. My favorite one that I saw, his name is Tyson Poots.
I also, immediately jumped onto Tyson Poots. Harry Reid, former Senate Majority Leader.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably the best we got here.
Yeah,
I
this is feeling like a real like 3-8 record from the alumni page here.
It looks like he went to Southern Utah and then transferred to Utah State,
Oh.
Harry Reid.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I'm going to give that like a 3-8, I guess, because it can't be 4-8.
I will say immediate red flag compared to some of the schools we have for this question. When there's not a separate like university people page that has the alumni listed, and also it's not broken down into any sections. Like there aren't enough people for them to feel the need to do that.
Nope. Not good.
Last up, we have Tarleton State, and we preview them in haiku form. Is that 575?
That is 575, yes.
How do we do it? It's the Tarleton State Texans.
I keep hoping that I'm going to end up as the 9th person on Teal College's notable alumni page.
We'll get you there.
I'm going to make the top 10.
I could add you now, but it will probably get taken down. So I will wait until we are more notable. Yeah.
Still in FCS, headed to FBS soon. Stephenville is nice. There we go.
Yeah? Does that work?
I thought that worked for me.
That works. That works.
Okay, we are on to our next conference, which is the Big South-OVC Alliance. Another one of these mix them up. By the way, we didn't mention this, but going forward past this season, the UAC is going to look similar, but they're going to become an all-sports conference.
Yeah.
We mentioned this when it happened.
Yeah,
we mentioned when it happened. So Southern Utah and Utah Tech are going to the Big Sky, and then we already talked about what the UAC is going to look like going forward. But La Tech going to the Sun Belt. Everybody seems to think that Tarleton State's going to make the jump to CUSA, which
they want to.
They want to? Does CUSA want them to? Do they have the funds? Because now it's $5 million, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If that amount of money is the thing that's stopping you from going from FCS to FBS, you should not be going to FBS.
Yes.
True. They've made a bunch of like upgrades and whatever. But for the Big South-OVC Alliance, we have a little bit of a snippet of the interview with the Western Illinois head coach, Joe Davis. Joe Davis is in his second year with Western Illinois. He has one of the most fascinating Wikipedia pages I've ever seen. This little clip, we're going to talk about his time where he was a D3 quarterback And somehow, in 2002, he wound up in Austria as a quarterback in the Austrian Football League. And then they said, hey, also, you're calling your own plays, so you're the offensive coordinator too.
Here we go. Okay, let me get a clap here so you know where to go.
Arthur's like, I don't
the
need
clap
that.
is really not necessary.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I just
you can just pause.
Okay, that's fine. I know that I like seeing a spike there when I'm trying to edit, so I was just trying to help.
if nothing else, the listeners get the clap.
Then how about this? Next
Well,
time,
not that clap.
I'll just shriek into the microphone. Would that help?
I see. The thing is, I listen to the podcast when I edit it. So if you just say something is happening, I will hear that again when I edit.
Fair.
Thank you for listening to the podcast, Arthur.
He's like, I understand. He's like, I don't want to get a real job. I'm like, I understand. I don't want one either. But I understand that, especially at college. But my main concern was like, how do you go from like D3 and then like did some random Austrian guy find you? So I wanted to know how that happened. But apparently there's an agency that you were able to sign with.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty random. I think it's evolved significantly probably now. I mean, this is, 2002, 2003, kind of right at the fringe of the World Wide Web and certainly pre-cell phones. And so, yeah, I mean, I just had done some digging and said, hey, I want to keep playing, and certainly wasn't an NFL caliber player, but boy, what a great experience. And it was unique in that we actually played games every other weekend. So we'd play a game, and then the next weekend you'd be off, and we'd hightail it down to Florence, Italy, or go to Venice, or go to Prague for a weekend. And of course, a bunch of young American guys in our early 20s.
Yes.
It was interesting to say the least.
I'm sure it was. It's kind of like a football abroad program.
I was going to say, you got the study abroad experience that we all had, but playing football at the same time, which is awesome. Actually really, really cool.
Yeah, it was really a positive experience. And actually, I had sort of stumbled into this at the time. It was right at the end of NFL Europa. And they had, NFL Europa had hired a group of us that were playing overseas to basically do a European introduction to American football tour for about 6 weeks. And so they brought us to Cologne, Germany, to London, and to Amsterdam. And basically we'd run a day or two clinic. I mean, literally just teaching kids how to put pads on the right way and also have a little fun while we were at it. So really, really good experience. I look back on that time with very fond memories.
Commish, how did the Big Sky OVC turn out last time?
The Big Sky? The Big South.
Big South.
Get a little Big South in your mouth. All right. Southeast Missouri State, a.k.a. SEMO, 6-2 in the Big South, 9-4 overall. Tennessee Tech, 6-2, 7-5 overall. UT Martin, 6-2, 9-5 overall. Tennessee State, 6-2, 9-4 overall. Lindenwood, 4-4 in conference, 5-7 overall. Western Illinois actually just ended a 27-game losing streak last year. 3-5 in conference, 4-8 overall. Gardner-Webb, 3-5 in conference, 4-8 overall. Eastern Illinois, first head coaching spot for Dino Babers and quarterbacked by Jimmy Garoppolo. 2-8 in conference, 3-9 overall. And Charleston Southern, the Buccaneers, 0-8 in conference, 1-11 overall.
First up is Tennessee State. And what is the best named bowl this team has played in?
Let's see if they've actually played in a bowl game.
That would surprise me a lot.
I don't know.
No, you know what? They absolutely played in a bunch of them. I was totally wrong.
I have a feeling they may have played in
the Vulcan Bowl, the Grantland Rice Bowl. I can't believe we forgot about the Grantland Rice Bowl.
The Orange Blossom Classic, the Pioneer Bowl. Man, they have a really good bowl record. They've only lost one bowl game, which was the National Classic. They tied Ball State in the Grantland Rice Bowl, but they've won every other bowl game that they've been in, which they're 8-1-1 in bowls, which is incredible.
Wow.
They have a Wikipedia like category page that is Tennessee State Tigers football bowl games, and it's 4 Grantland Rice Bowls and the 1972 Pioneer Bowl.
So I think best name for the bowl is the Grantland Rice Bowl, honestly.
I'm probably partial to the Orange Blossom Classic.
Okay.
I love that one.
Both are acceptable.
The Vulcan Bowl is pretty cool too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the Vulcan Bowl. I'm not sure exactly what that means in terms of bowl games, right? Like I assume Vulcan wasn't a company. Like people were just into that, but I don't know.
I want to say the Vulcan Bowl. Guess what? It was in Birmingham, Alabama.
That's why it was called
Birmingham Butt.
The
That's
Cheeks.
Right. It was the original Birmingham Butt Bowl.
The Clap Them Cheeks Bowl.
That's right. So we got to clap again for Arthur. Oh, just
maybe I hear the clap and I think, oh, I gotta put an ad in there.
I will note that Eddie George left Tennessee State to go to Bowling Green to become their head coach. Reggie Barlow from the DC Defenders left the DC Defenders in the middle of the UFL season to become the head coach of Tennessee State. So they made the playoffs last year and they had to play at Montana, which was funny to see Jeff Fisher in these stands watching Eddie George, his former player, coach Tennessee State in Missoula, Montana.
Next up is Lindenwood, and our question is: if this stadium would host a bowl game, what would it be called? I have no clue where Lindenwood plays, what their stadium looks like.
It's in St. Louis.
Oh,
I actually when I came back, when I flew back from Pittsburgh, we stopped in St. Louis. I got some fried ravioli, and we flew over Lindenwood as we were landing the stadium. So I got to see the stadium. So it's like it's on the other side of the river of St. Louis, I think.
It's in St. Charles, Missouri.
St. Charles, yeah. So it's like I don't necessarily know what's over there on the other side of the Mississippi River. But...
No, it's suburban.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess it is technically, but it's still in Missouri.
Okay.
Because it's on the other side of the Missouri River, but it's not on the other side of the Mississippi River.
It's called Harlan C. Hunter Stadium.
Is it no longer stripy?
So right. Okay. So Lindenwood Stadium.
Glad you're going down
the red and gray stripy one. Lindenwood Stadium is a sports stadium in Belleville, Illinois.
Oh, that's a different one.
Oh,
Before Lindenwood University closed its Belleville campus in 2020, the stadium was primarily used by the athletic teams of that campus.
It was a WPA field. They striped a WPA field.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That was with Southwestern Illinois, not this university. Yeah.
Also, Can I just say that the stripy one is labeled on the Wikipedia page as, quote, the nation's most original, in parentheses, hideous football field.
That is cited. That is a quote from a Yahoo Sports article.
Okay. But so this is Harlan Hunter Stadium. Would you just play something off of the name of the stadium and just call it the Hunter Bowl?
No, we gotta do something St. Louis based, like the Blues Bowl.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know because like when I think of St. Louis companies, they're like mainly aviation stuff that isn't there anymore.
Wasn't Budweiser in St. Louis? Or am I imagining things?
It is.
Yeah, I
And
guess,
Anheuser-Busch,
but I feel like they can't have their own bowl game. Although now you can, I guess, if we have the gin and juice game.
Nobody else is taking it. You're the barbecue bowl.
Call it the Bush Bowl.
That makes it sound like it's full of baked beans.
Well, wait. Well, how about you call it the Bud Bowl? It's actually the Bud Bowl. They brought it back. Besides those Super Bowl commercials, Bud Bowl 14 or whatever.
The Bud Bowl strikes me as something that Snoop Dogg would also be involved in.
Apparently.
Next up is Eastern Illinois, and we rate the fight song as if your alarm. Rate the school's fight song as your alarm you'd have to wake up to every day the rest of your life.
I'm gonna need you to roll the clip.
Yeah,
please.
I'm gonna need this one.
Gotcha. Rolling clip.
Yes.
Definitely brushing my teeth to this one. I can see it.
I love that.
So
yeah, this is good.
That's good.
It's very classic fight song.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is.
I wouldn't get annoyed by this one waking me up.
I would.
Can we say the line, though the odds be great or small, we'll still be cheering you?
Rah, rah.
More fight songs need a little bit of self-deprecation in them.
So
yeah. All I want is for it to be 3 Raws and not 2.
Self-deprecation.
My only critique.
Okay, next up, Southeast Missouri. And does this team in college have a controversy section or strange random fact on their Wikipedia?
SEMO. I think we talked about like a fort last year.
I don't see a controversy section.
That's good.
That's definitely good.
What else are we looking for?
Anything weird or fun?
All right. So there's River Campus. There's Regional Campus. There is...
The Arrow Student Life has the Arrow Student Newspaper. The second editor of the Kapaha Arrow was Rush Limbaugh Sr., who became a nationally recognized Missouri attorney and practiced law in Cape Girardeau until just before his death at 104 in 1996. He was the grandfather of Rush Limbaugh. That Rush Limbaugh.
There we go. That's a fun fact. No, random fact. We'll take that as a random fact.
Fun.
Random fact. Okay, next up. Western Illinois.
All right, another next. Let's go.
And how likely is a sold-out stadium this season, and what would it take? Oh man, Western. It would take a lot more. It would take more wins.
Hanson Field is big.
Hanson Field is 16,000.
Oh, that's so
368.
I was going to say, like, what if we encourage all of our listeners to go, and we do not have enough listeners?
How many? Okay, so that's 16,000. The record capacity that the stadium held was 19,850 in 1973 versus Central Michigan.
Ooh.
Okay.
So do they have to sell it out when Western Illinois is playing there? Because it's also it's the host stadium for the Colts DCI.
Okay.
Oh. Well, that's only half the stadium though.
Okay.
So on the other side.
All right. How many stadiums? How many people go to Western Illinois University? Period, though.
So I have a point of order here.
Point of order.
And that is that I'm looking at the football schedule for our beloved Leathernecks for this year. And they're playing at Illinois and at Northwestern. And I think if we could persuade Northwestern to play at Western Illinois, we could probably make the sellout work.
I mean, if we could get Illinois to play there too, that would work.
Either of those. Either of those.
Their fall enrollment was 6,332 in 2024.
And their stadium is 16,000?
Yeah. Yes. If we add in all of their administrative staff, which is 798 more people, and all their academic staff, which is 515 more people, we are still absolutely nowhere close.
I mean, I don't know. If we're allowed to start scheduling things, can we just schedule a Taylor Swift concert here? Because that would sell out.
Get a WrestleMania in there.
You got WrestleMania in Macomb, Illinois.
I think SummerSlam would probably be better for that.
So when we talked about the coach, we talked with the coach, Big Sky Bridget and myself. We talked with the coach. He was like, yeah, we got to start at Illinois and then at Northwestern. He gets to play at the weird field there, which I think the Northwestern temporary stadium, Martin Stadium, holds less than Hanson Field.
Yeah, it is Northwestern Medicine Field at Martin Stadium.
What's the capacity? Does it show?
please hold.
12,023.
Holy cow.
Okay.
So Western Illinois Stadium is bigger than the Martin Stadium temporary stadium.
Western's motto is extremely threatening. Your potential, our purpose.
Ooh.
Our purpose.
Our purpose.
Comrade Leathernecks.
All right. So, like, basically, if in a football sense, we'd have to get one of the state FBS teams to come to Macomb, Illinois to do that, right?
I would say Illinois. I don't know that Northwestern would be a big enough draw.
Northwestern wouldn't be big enough. It'd have to be the Fighting Illini coming to Macomb to play there.
So the reason I said Northwestern is more because I think we could get our listeners to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as a bespoke game. We crafted for them.
I think we got a lot of Illinois
any
fans behind us.
FBS team hosting an FCS team hosting an FBS team, we could get people up for.
I think we could
That's
do that.
true.
I think Purdue coming there. Nebraska coming there. Nebraska would fill it up. Like any FBS team in the area. Mizzou, Iowa. Any FBS team going there. That's the way we'd have to fill it up, and I'm sure Coach Joe Davis would love that.
What if we used it for an FBS versus FBS game?
No, I think we have to have.
You gotta have Western Illinois involved.
Yeah, Western Illinois has to be part of that.
Yes.
That's why I think SummerSlam doesn't work. Unless the team comes out to play.
Yeah, the WWE can work that in there.
UT Martin, and what is this school's motto? And we predict the record off their motto.
Okay. UT Martin. Not
It better
UT
be
Chattanooga.
Oh no, it's bad.
Oh God.
It's real bad. It's elevate your future at UT Martin.
Oh no.
We predict your record based on that. That's an 0-11 motto, kid.
Guess what though? Their mascot is the Skyhawks.
Yeah.
Does that help?
No, it doesn't. Elevate your future at UT Martin is awful.
Yeah, that's like.
Does it sound better in Latin?
But it's not in Latin.
I know.
This has one of the biggest discrepancies of mascot to logo of mascot I have ever seen in terms of threat assessment.
Oh, their actual costume mascot?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, and like the Skyhawk logo also very good.
The logo is very good, and I want you to look at like threatening on the logo.
For a second, I thought his mouth was wide open. So like he's always excited. Oh,
I think it is.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, so the costume mascot is giving like Peruna.
It kind of does. God. He's like, oh, hey everyone.
That mascot got caught on camera at a Coldplay concert, and that's its reaction.
Oh, I love him. How about a different blue version of him?
This is the same one. Oh, this one.
That's Toucan Sam.
Yeah.
UT Martin Fruit Loops.
He's got the same coloring as the Derpy Tiger from K-pop Demon Hunters, which I will say for I think the third week in a row. If you haven't watched, you should watch. It's on Netflix. It's very good.
Next up is Tennessee Tech.
Commentator wants to know, commenter, provably Fred, Kansas, Wyoming fan in the Discord, would like to know why the branding for...
It's the Lindenwood Stripey Field.
Yeah, I thought it was the Lindenwood Stripey Field. They would like to know why it looks like the Benadryl branding, and that is genuinely a great question. Why does it look like that?
It looks exactly like the Benadryl branding. This is a soporific field.
Did you know the Bear Company is based out of St. Louis?
Oh, wow.
What, the Bayer, like Bayer aspirin?
Yes.
I always thought they were out of Pittsburgh because of the Bayer logo thing up on Mount Washington.
I thought they were out of Germany.
Shows you what I know.
They're German.
They're German.
Their corporate campus is in Crèvecoeur, Missouri.
There's no way it's pronounced like that in Missouri.
I just want to say it that way. They have a Bayer Corporation location in St. Louis, Missouri. They have a bunch. Yeah. So Bayer, like aspirin and Tylenol, based out of St. Louis.
Tennessee Tech, and what is the best rated pizza place on or near campus?
Tennessee Tech.
Cookeville, Tennessee.
Cookeville, Tennessee.
How did you know that?
Oh, probably some good food there.
Tennessee Tech. I have Googled Tennessee Tech Pizza, and it has resulted in Cookeville Pizza and Pub, 4.8 stars on Google. Casual pub dishing up pizza with a range of toppings, plus craft beer and vegetarian options.
Ooh.
Sounds promising.
Yeah.
What does it look like here? Where is that at?
It is not very far from Tennessee Tech's campus.
I think it's the closest one. I think there's a Pizza Hut also there, but I think the closest one.
And the pizza does look good.
Okay. Ooh.
How about a place called Fire and Vine? That's probably too fancy, right?
I mean,
that's where you have your parents take you for dinner.
There's also something called Big Tony's Pizza.
See, that might be it.
4.7.
I see something called the Pizza Machine 3.
The lowest
Bellacino's
rating I'm
Pizza
seeing
Grinders.
is Papa John's.
Here we go. The Pizza Machine 3 is a mobile pizzeria. We have no prices for our food and work solely on donations.
Pizza donations?
No, you don't donate pizzas to them. You give them.
No, I'm a bit even like, you got to donate to, like, is this like when you go to like a museum, it's like, hey, donate what you want you think the museum is worth?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Okay. There's something called Mama Rosa's.
I think I'm with you about Fire and Vine being the place your parents take you.
Yeah, Big Tony's Pizzeria. Oh man.
There's a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm impressed by the number of chains relative to the number of we have a Domino's, a Pizza Hut, a Papa John's, a Little Caesars, a Marco's. Like they got all of the chains here for pizza.
So Arthur, you and I and also Beth are biased by the fact that we live in Pennsylvania, which is where there are not all that many chain pizza places.
Correct.
Most places have more chain pizza places.
I'm going to go with Cookeville. I looked at the menu. I like Cookeville better than Big Tony's.
Fair. Gardner Webb.
Oh, the
Gold found a Sbarro.
Rate 1 to 10 the odds that the team makes an FCS playoff.
Ooh, they were 3-5 last year.
Yeah, that's.
But
not like a fun 3-5 either.
No, 3-5 in conference. Yeah.
Last year they lost to Wofford, James Madison, Charlotte, Tennessee Tech, UT Martin, SEMO, and Tennessee State. Ooh.
All right, this is their hard game.
They lost to Western Illinois too.
They did.
Oh, buddy.
Look, man. The Coach Joe Davis got Western Illinois rolling again. I mean, I wanted. No, I told Coach.
To be clear, we like seeing Western win. But also,
I was telling Coach Joe Davis, I was like, you needed to be Coach of the Year, like Dennis Green in 1981, like when he was 3-8 with Northwestern, and then that long losing streak. Also, like Jared Donato in 1991 with 1991 Vandy, the turnaround. I feel like again, 4 wins last year for Western Illinois. So I don't want to put anything back on Gardner Webb, but Gardner Webb, they were 7-5, and they were the Big South-OVC co-champion in 2023. Their coach Trey Lamb left, and he's now the head coach at Tulsa. So they lost a head coach. Their head coach Chris Reisert, who was at Tiffin, 40-11 at Tiffin, D2 team. So maybe he needs a little bit of the Tiffin Dragons. He maybe needs to get a little bit of time to get it ramped up at Gardner Webb. Looking at the transfer portal and looking at the schedule, they're at Georgia Tech week 2, at Ohio. They played the Citadel. They played Charleston Southern. I mean, if they can get rolling in the beginning of the year, it's not out of the realm of the possibility that they could, get close to the FCS playoffs. I
mean, this conference tends to eat itself as well.
Yeah, they're very Maction-y.
I mean, I'm going to say this. I don't believe in them. I don't think they can do it.
Oh, you don't believe in the Gardner-Webb Bulldogs?
I should really put their name in there so it makes a better soundbite for their motivation. I don't believe in Gardner-Webb. I don't think they can make the FCS playoff.
Nobody believes in you, running Bulldogs. Why would you be called the running Bulldogs? Bulldogs running doesn't necessarily,
Yeah, I feel like that tends not to end well.
No.
Like, they're brachycephalic. They don't breathe so good. And so then the running really doesn't go so good.
Next up, we have Charleston Southern. Actually, our last team, Charleston Southern. The year is 2052. What conference is this team in?
2052, Charleston Southern.
They've always been in the Big South.
Really?
Yes. They were
SEC team, Charleston Southern.
They've always been in the Big South?
Yes, they were independent. They were in the Big South.
Actually, no. ACC team, Charleston Southern.
I like that better.
The ACC survives, and we have replaced South Carolina with Charleston Southern.
All I'm hearing is here's a team that hasn't been in the SoCon. Everyone needs to take a turn.
I mean,
it is true.
When I met with the SoCon commish, like the assistant commish, I was like, I mentioned like one of their teams playing against Charleston Southern, and he was like, "Well, Charleston Southern's not in the SoCon." I was like, "Yeah, I know, but like, I'm like, they should be." And so maybe that suggestion, when we're having drinks on the Riverwalk in 2052, it finally takes place.
Yep.
They are in the SoCon.
Mama's calling for very specific
calling for you,
quantities of mama.
You have Southern in your name, Charleston Southern. You need to be in the Southern Conference.
It's true.
So Charleston Southern has not been great most of their history, but they were ranked as high as 6th. Under a young coach by the name of Jamie Chadwell.
Yeah.
I forgot Jamie Chadwell was there before Coastal.
He was the last conference championship they had, 2016 with Jamie Chadwell, 2015 with Jamie Chadwell. And the only 2 FCS playoff appearances were with Jamie Chadwell in the Big South Conference. So, yeah, that's...
So what I'm hearing is that he pissed blue and gold before he pissed teal.
Correct. Mm-hmm. He was a Buccaneer.
And now he pisses red, white, and blue. Get that checked.
You may need to get that checked.
Yeah, that seems like a health concern.
Okay, folks, that's what we got for tonight. We have talked about the UAC. We have talked about the Ohio Valley Conference / Big South partnership.
It's an alliance.
It's the alliance.
They're in collaboration.
We will continue on. Have a good day.